Hold on, let me open this overlay. Now there's something going on here. Let's see. There we go. It's not doing it. You give me 1 second, brother. I'm trying to. Okay. All right. Um, can you hear me on your end? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So this. All right. All right. Cool. 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 All right. So let's see what we have going on today. Yeah, we're just gonna have to fix that later on, and I might have to even get my brother or somebody to hop on and just give us some insights on what they hear and what they see and whatnot. Let's see. Let's do. Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, so I guess my fidelity thing is not working on now. This is very annoying, bro. It's very annoying. All right, but anyways, let's see what we do today, man. Wow, I can't even show y'all the chart. Do you have your charts open up for the QQQ and SPY? Or what are you using? Okay, now it's here. I got it right here. All right, we're up. We're up. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so we have two big wicks right here to the upside. All right, so not everything that I say it's going to go to where it's at. I can see these movements here, these upside wicks. Um, those need to be covered. So you must remember that the past days there we've seen huge wicks to the upside. Now all of them always get filled no matter what. So these really big ones, but that's just at a later time. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. But if we see this coming up here on the SPY, if we see it coming up here, then we might see the Qs coming up all the way up here again. So as far as I know, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm gonna look on my phone and see if I could go on Weeble, because I like using Weeble um, for everything, as like viewing the charts and stuff. All right, so on the Weeble, on the 1 hour, we're on a downtrend still. On the daily, we're definitely down. We're downtrending, but uh, the ROC already crossed over. MACDs haven't crossed over. It just really depends on the buying pressure. If we see the buying pressure, if you look from the 1 minute to the 5 minute, um, once those MACDs go over that zero level, then you know we're bullish. Um, we just need them to cross. So let's see. Let's get in. Let me see. So right now, depending on what happens, I'm looking at the let's see, the 1 minute. I'm looking at the 1 minute right now. So it depends on what happens with the 1 minute at 9:30 and here in 2 minutes. So if the MACDs, if we get a really nice good push up, then wait for it to come down, right? So right now today I'm looking at targets of 450 on the Qs and 535 or 530, yeah, 535 on the SPY. So if we open up our options trading tab, let's see, options chain, which it will not open up until market is open. So I'm going to switch back to futures. Let's see, where's that? There we go. Okay. And let me go in here. All right. So unless we see some aggressive buying today, I don't. It just really depends on what happens, you know. Uh, and it seems like there is a correction going on, and like you said, everything is going to shit, right? Are you able to hear me, Q? Okay. Um, okay. So depending on what happens, okay, market is open now. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get a move up. And we are targeting today the four on the Qs. We are targeting the upper range of 445 on the Qs, and on SPY 5 well 524 to 530. So it really just depends on what happens here on the 1 minute. Oh, so I'm gonna show you how I'm seeing things. Q, I'm gonna show you how I'm seeing things with the options chain. That way you can get a feel for what to look for later on. Let's see. Let me open the. Okay, so we're on QQQ. Give me 1 second. I'm on a different screen right now. All right, Mondays are usually pretty slow sometimes too, so we have to like just work with it. Is that it? Yep. Okay. All right. So remember that rule, Q, 6 and 6. Remember what the master said? Okay. So 6 and 6. All right. So I'm going to show you one thing, and okay. Let's look at. I don't need it to go down. I need it to go up. Okay. So I'm looking at the keys right here. I need this to come back up. Let's see. All right. So this is what we're targeting. So I want to target like the top end, right, for 0 DTEs. So 6 and 6. So we're looking at 449. I mean 449, 450 at that top of the range. So 6 of this, the rules. So we're going to look at from here. 6 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it looks like these prices are way high, you know, and these are expiring today. These prices are high, man. Um, so let's look at here. I like buying things that are like 20 bucks, right? So I'm looking at here. All right, so I'm seeing that all these are each second that's going by. I'm looking at which prices are changing way faster than the rest, right? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. So I'm looking at which prices are actually changing really fast and which ones are not. And we always want to go cheap. We want to go and make sure we get like the most out of our book. So what I'm seeing here is, okay, we know the 6 and 6 rule. So and I want to go cheap. So, and I know these things are um all right, so these things right here, there's a certain level where it changes faster than the rest of them, right? So it's changing faster all the way up here as well. So it looks like we might be able to be pushing it to the upside. So I would look at the volume and look at the open interest. We have people all the way up here, but it's not really changing. We want to see which values are changing fast. But we don't want to buy anything that's up here. There's no point in buying something that's, here. So it looks like we're going to the upside. Let's just wait for confirmation. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for for it to drop down, and then I'm gonna buy in. I'm gonna go longs. Let's see what we do. Hold on, what just happened? It says I do not have enough margin to access to place this order. Please deposit an additional 4,000. Well, oh, I am so stupid. Good thing I don't. It was set on 10 again. It was on 10, the quantity, man. I'm gonna get myself in trouble, bro. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go to my actual live, and see if I can actually hear myself. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I hear myself. All right, cool. Okay. Okay, yeah, I hear myself. All right, cool. Okay. Okay, yeah, I hear myself. All right, cool. Oh no, there's a fucking echo again, man. Jeez. If you go to the live stream, there is an echo, man. Well, I only have one. I have one on my stream thing. That's it. I only have one. I don't get it. I really don't. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. Let's see if there's anything. I'm gonna go along here, brother.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna go along here, brother.
Order submitted.
Wow. I don't get it, brother. I don't get it at all, man. This thing is very annoying. I don't get it, brother. I don't get it at all, man. This thing is. You see that? You see that, Q? You see that?
I do.
You see that, Q?
The cues.
Now I don't hear you on my. Now I don't hear you on my headset. Now I don't hear you on my headset. Oh my gosh, this thing is so fucking annoying, man. Oh my gosh, this thing is so fucking annoying. Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to the upside. Let's see what we do here. Sorry, brother. Hey, let me Sorry, brother. Hey, let me Hey, can you hear me? Are we in stream together still? Hey, can you hear me? Are we in stream together still? Hey, can you hear me? Are we in stream together still? I can't hear anything, bro. Like I can't hear nothing, man. Okay, okay, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. All right. Um, so we have another issue. We have a echoing problem on the stream. If you log in into your Twitch and you go you look me up and you click on my live or something, it's just echoing like crazy, bro. All right, so it looks like we're jumping up to the top. You see this? This is my live account. This is a live account right here. It looks like we are going up to these levels up here. I don't want to risk too much, but I'm gonna wait once I hit 200, and then I'm getting out, and then that'll be my day. I'm sorry guys for the echo. We're just gonna have to work with it. I know we're having technical difficulties right now, but we will get that straightened out sometime this week. I'm gonna this is not professional, man. All right, I'm at 200. Do you see that? Do you see that? 240, 240. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Okay, so what I'm seeing, remember what I said when I see the Q calls at 4, we got to look for that 6 and 6. We got to look for cheap calls, and then we got to get in, right? So I would have gone let's see. This thing is slow, man. Why is it moving so slow? I would have looked for at least like 50 bucks. Because it's changing. It's changing. It's sort of changing with the rest of them at the same time. So 50 bucks would be my minimum that I would pay. All right, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to this contract. All right. Please don't go down. I should have gotten out when I had the chance, bro. I should have gotten out. I mean, I still can, but I want to get back that 200. Let's. Oh, we still going up. I still see it. I still can see this thing going up, man, all the way up. All right. 136. I can still see it go up. I can still see it go up. Let's see. So on the 5 minute, we still have a space between the signals. Um, let's look at the 1 hour. It looks like we're still going down, but for right now, what I'm looking at is the 1 minute. The 1 minute is the one that's going to tell me. Oh fuck. Hold on. The 1 minute is going to tell me whether. So if the 1 minute goes below that zero, goes below zero on the MACDs, then I know that's bullish. If it stays above zero on the positive side, then we're still going to go up. That's how I've read these things all this entire time, from the MACD. But if it can't hold this, then I'm getting out. If it can't hold it, I'm getting out. Why is it so slow like that though? Mm-hmm. Like this. It looks like it's for some reason it looks slow. Like it just doesn't look normal. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing. So if you look at alright, so I'm gonna keep let's see, depending on what's going on. I always gotta keep my eye on this because this anything can switch drastically and fast, you know? So I'm gonna switch screens. This one. Okay. Alright, so this is what I'm seeing up here. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm seeing a movement to this upside. Um, as of right now, I don't know if we get another drop, then we might be just moving down then. Um, but for right now, I'm seeing this up movement all the way up here. And then that 6 and 6 rule, get the cheapest calls, whichever ones are actually moving the fastest. You don't want to get the ones like way out here, like $10, because they're not really moving. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out, bro. I don't think this is let me see. I got out. I got out at $60. I got out $60. But anyways, like I was saying right here, um, let me see. If this can't hold, then we're going to get more drop down. But if it can, then I'm seeing this go way up here. Even the Qs. I can even see the Qs doing that. I mean, not the Qs, the SPY. Going all the way up here for this gap fill. See, there's something wrong. Something just happened. You see that? It's not moving no more. It's not moving no more. Wow. I lost connection, man. I lost connection. Yep. I don't know why it does that. Why? If it loses connection, you don't think that the connection should be lost on my actual streaming as well, right? You know? Wow, that's yeah. Yeah. It just jumped like that. Just oh man. Yeah, I was able to get out at 60. But I want to end up just green today. You know, I don't want to. Yeah. Okay, I'm at $113. I'm at $112 right now. So I already got out on a live account. So yeah, so this is what I'm seeing. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I lost connection, dude. That was crazy because there's a gap between my the Fidelity account. So that means there's something going on with my internet. But I don't know why it didn't I don't know why it didn't you know, shut off my Streamlabs. Yeah, I don't I no yeah, there's a gap. There's right here. Do you see this right here? That right there? That's not normal. Oh man, I should have waited. I should have waited. It looks like we're gonna be stepping up to that upside. So I'm gonna wait for it to drop down here on this VWAP. If it comes down to the VWAP, I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna hop on in on longs again. So this is what I'm seeing. Okay, so like I said, I'm seeing this upside movement here, and I'm seeing this upside movement. Look for that 6-6 rule, and then look at whichever ones are actually changing, like quick. You see how it changes like that, quick? Okay, so it's changing all the way up here. And we want to get closest to the 450s and stuff like that. So all right, so all these are changing. So I would pick something that's actually close to whatever this is, 433. So I would get something that is at least like 50 bucks or 40, and then just wait for it to come back down to the VWAP, and then go up to the 440s. Actually, the 449s and 450s. So I would get into a call at the 449s, 450s, but I would get into it whenever it comes back down here at a cheaper price. So that's how I determine my stuff. All right, so I'm gonna wait on this one. Going back to the 1 minute. Let me go back to okay, there it is. You see how it's moving up? All right, I'm gonna wait till it comes back to the 7 or this 21. If it does come back, I already pretty much missed that move. I should have just my thing wanted to be stupid and disconnect, but man. Oh yeah, and I can see you, I can hear you on the Twitch stream thing, on the stream share. When I'm live, we can hear you. Yeah. I'm waiting for. I'm about to get out here because it's not really moving that much. Um, yeah, that was the dip. I should have gotten down here. Usually at the 7, down here where it touches a 7. But it looks like it's not. It really doesn't want to push up. There we go. Come on. I'm at 171, 177, 182, 179, 188. Come on, push, baby. I'm out. I'm at 173. I'm at 173. That's on a live account. So I'm up. Remember my initial 800 that I put in uh, last week? I lost $400 and now I'm close back to my initial 8. So like I said, I shouldn't have done it. I should have just waited, like I should have waited. Don't overtrade. It's important to not force trades. It's important to just sit back, relax, and just enjoy. Um, I think that's it for me, bro. I think I'm already done trading because that's, every day you want to be in profit. But I think from what I'm seeing, for today I'm up $173. So that leaves me at 732 with 39 cents. So if you're looking at, okay, look at this. This is the 1 minute, right? Look at where it, remember the settings I gave you? Look at where this would be an initial, this right here, this section down here on the MACD would be the initial jumping in part right here. This would be the jumping in part on the MACD, and then as soon as the volume picked up, look what happened. It just rose, came back down, hit that 21. It usually likes to hit that 7 and then keep going back up, but it hit the 21. So right here it hit that 21 on the MACD. And then back up again. Rose. So not until we get a crossover here, then we'll probably be seeing a downside. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. And you see how we have this 5 minute. The 5 minute is we still have a spacing here. So that means even if this thing goes all the way down here, if this opening is still there, then I would go ahead and get in down here so we can get that move to the upside. So I'm going based off of what I'm reading with the technicals and how I'm seeing the selling pressure. And then I'm also looking at I know this is confusing, man. It can get confusing, but once you get it, you'll be set. And then I'm looking at this here on the options chain, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm seeing this movement up. I'm seeing uh we have open interest at 6,000. There's a lot of people here at 448s. I think what they're doing is they're selling here. So if this keeps going up, these guys are going to sell. You know, these guys are going to sell because they're losing as this is coming up. This is ODTEs. So as this is moving up, these guys are getting scared. I'm like, oh shit, I need to take profit. So that's so we're having the option, the volume on this is 10,000, the open interest is 10,000. So that tells me that yeah, there is people here, but if they don't get scared enough to sell, then they're going to keep buying and the volume is going to keep going up. So we always want to make sure you want to see who's actually buying on the volume side, who's buying these things, because these things are going to keep going up. So this is 10,000, 520. So if we see more buyers, this is going to change continuously. So obviously they're not buying that. They're not buying any more of these because it hasn't changed. There's nobody interested in those contracts yet. So let's see. So usually on Mondays is usually slow, man, because we don't really see those big movements like we usually do uh, later on in the week. But I want to see what happens. We got a crossover right here. You see that? Hold on. Let me see. We got a crossover. We got this crossover here. Let's see what happens at this crossover on the MACDs on this downside. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, we do have this crossover down there, right here. So let's see what happens here. Now, we have this crossover on this 1 minute. Let's take a look at the 5 minute again. All right, it looks like we still got a huge opening right here. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I would like to get in. I'm gonna get in down here again. If it drops again, I'm gonna get in because we do have this crossover here, but on the 5 minute, it's telling me that we have this spacing here. We still have volume. If you look at the bars in the back, we still have volume here. There's still volume. So I'm gonna wait till it gets back to this 7 on the 5 minute, or at least to this 50, and then hop on in to go longs again. And then if we go back to, so this is what I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking is, I'm doing futures, right? While you're doing, I'm doing futures while you're doing option, and I'm calling out futures. Like I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna be going long here, and then bam, you're gonna be looking up of let's see, options chain. You're gonna be looking up here and doing that 6 and 6 rule, and then be like, okay, well I'm seeing these. I'm seeing the delta. I want to see the delta. Oh yeah, okay. So this is delta, right? Or this is the bid and ask, but we're having a delta here, and I'd like to go for the $20 one. So it's that the bid and ask. I want to see what bid and ask it is. Which bid and ask is moving with the actual candles, because the higher you go, it's not going to move. Look, we have ones here, we have twos here, we have threes here, but they're not really moving because they're out of the money, like way too out. But we want to get good enough prices to where we're not fucking ourselves. And for right now, what I'm seeing is there is I don't know how to really explain it, but there's a distance from here, let's say from here to here where it moves at the same time, from here to here where it moves at the same time. Then you have another section where it moves from here to here at the same time, and we want to look for the section that moves but closest to the cheap side, so that way we can get it at a really good price. So that's what I want to see. I want to see cheap, just like the just like the master does. I think that's what he was showing me, kind of, when he's mentoring me. He shows me these things, and then you want to get things. You want to get the more bang for your buck. It doesn't make sense to buy a call in the money at $1,200, and then make 300 when you can just buy $500 worth of something and make $2,000. Oh, look at that. It's jumping up. Look at that. Wow. See that? See what I'm seeing? Yep. And I said it's going to go right here. Well, it really depends on the buying pressure, really. I'm not a guru, so I'm not going to sit here. I'm not a guru, guys. I mean, I don't know who else is watching from different platforms, but I'm not a guru, guys. I read the technicals and I read the data that I have, and that's all I'm going based off of, because everything changes, right? So I'm gonna wait. Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait for a drop down and get back in on calls, or not on calls. I'll get back in on longs. Right now it's just way moved up way too high for us to even be buying in. I'm gonna wait for this drop down and then get back in. See, that's the thing. We don't know where it's gonna stop. You know, hold on. Let me go back here. We don't know where it's gonna stop. Like, I have no clue if it's gonna stop here, but it usually likes to come back down here. Now, look at that, man. Fuck. That would have been a good that would have been a good call, man. Like I said, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking at these wicks right here. Oh fuck, I gotta change it again. Ah, man, this is getting annoying. Now it's not showing me this thing here. It's not showing me my fidelity thingy. So, fuck. Now it is. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. They have technical errors all the time, bro. That's why I really like trading on fidelity, because you get really cheap. Yeah, that sucks, bro. All right, so we're coming back down. Okay, we're coming back. Let me switch over. I wish I can just click the screen and it'll change, but we're coming back down to these levels. I want to see it hit this 7. I want to be able to see this 7 be hit. All right, let's look at the 5. Remember when I told you about the 5? Look at that opening. Look at this opening right here on the MACDs. And I took my time with these settings to actually try to, at least get the precision of, okay, well, this is an entry point and this is, we're still going to move up, kind of thing. Let's see. So I am seeing 450s, and if you look at the SPY looks like it's going to keep running up, so I'm just waiting for a good entry. I don't know. I honestly I don't want to lose money, man. That's one of those things. It's a lot of It's a getting in, especially with futures, man. This is so risky. Well, at least with options, you know that the expiration day, you're good with the expiration day. With futures is like you need to get in, or if it goes the wrong way, you need to get the hell out like fast. I need to set at the money strategy or something with this. All right, so it's coming back down. Let's see what we got here. Nope, I canceled it. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing our 450s right now. If we can get, if SPY, if okay, so if SPY reaches its 425 level, then we can have um, the Qs go up to 460s because SPY has a longer wick than the Q does. Let's look at the 60-minute chart. And we have a support and resistance up here and right here, this area here. Look at that. I think it's going to keep riding up, man. But we got to look at that 1 minute. That 1 minute is going to tell us if there is a reversal. Once the MACDs go down and they cross over here, once they cross over and they start going down and fall below 0, then we have a reversal. Usually the stochastics will tell you where the entry point is. But yeah, I'm up 173 right now with 28 cents. And getting back my gains or my losses. Yep. That's a good payday, man. But oh yeah, yeah, and that's whenever I'm streaming before, uh, they always say there was always a delay. This is an issue, man. That's a huge issue, especially if you're trading. You know, especially if you're trading, there's a big issue because every time I speak and then I have to wait for you to hear it, and then I can hear you, you know, like later on. Yeah, yeah, it's around that time. Also, I don't know if my video is real time as well. Um, all right, so mhm. So what I'm hoping to see right now is a pullback. You see this trend line right here? I'm hoping for a pullback on this trend line right here, which is on the Qs. It would be on the Qs. It'll be at 429 at the 5 minute, or let's switch to the 5 minute. It'll be at 429 on the 5 minute for this trend line. That's what I'm seeing. I want to see a bounce off those levels at 429 right here for an entry point to the upside, because even still, I'm looking at the 5 minute. We still bullish. Look, we have this opening here. We have let's look at the 30 minute. We have this crossover here as an entry point on the 30 minute, and it still moved up. You see? You see how we had a crossover here? We had a crossover, we had a big opening, it shot right back down, but there was so much buying pressure at this point that it shot way back up. And these the higher time frame are for more as of like swing traders, you know? Like if I was a swing trader, I would go ahead and hop in. This is a 1 hour. I would go ahead and hop in on calls, but I would wait for let's see. I would wait for another entry somewhere around here. I would wait for an entry right here to go to the upside. Cuz yeah, this might be a correction, you know, as the master mentioned, or yeah. And this may be a correction, but we don't know if it's actually like if it's actually going to hit, you know, if it's actually going to go keep going up from here. All right, we can see this go up and come all the way back down below here, and then a week later, it might come all the way up and just start keep going up. You know, um, I don't know if you follow Crocker Capital LLC, remember, John? Okay. If you read his stuff, do you have TikTok? Okay. Well, he's on there, and he pretty much gives out you know, information on these kind of things, and he says what, you know, what he does his research on what's going on with the world, and you know, and why he buys in, why he doesn't. All right, look at this. Look, we have this coming down. We have this coming down right now. Look at the MACD. Okay, we got this crossover here, right? We have this crossover here. Now, on the stochastic, my entry point would be right here. On the stochastic, my entry point. On the MACD, confirmation would be right here to go to the downside. So all I'm doing is just waiting for this to come down and find a reversal to this trend line. So that's all I'm going to wait. I'm just going to be patient right now. So that means that if I'm looking at the Qs right now, I want to see a bounce off of 429 VWAP. 429 VWAP. So that's what I'm looking at right now. 429 VWAP right here at 429.70. I want to look for a reversal, or it can even happen early. That's why we got to look at our 1 minute. We got to check out our 1 minute. And I'm going to check for that stochastic movement. Once the stochastic cross over again on a 1 minute, then I'll get into longs. So, you know, I may not be I wouldn't say I may not be right all the time, you know, but you know, as a I don't even know. I can't even call myself an analyst, man, because of what do you call it? A that's what the firms do. They're special. Yeah. The guys at a firm and actually have a degree for this stuff. I mean, yeah, they I'm pretty sure they say what the master's saying. He said they're the same guys as you. They just have more access to more information, right? So I have what I would say is I have my edge, you know, and everybody has their edge. Look at this. It's going down, right? I want to see it go down here to this section here. To this support right here. I want to see it come down here. But yeah, like I was saying, I kind of feel like yeah, you know, they have more access to more information and stuff like that. But you know, if I was working in there and I was incorporating what I'm seeing on here on the charts on the technical side of it, then you know I would be, you know, making a whole ton of money from what I'm seeing. And even the master said that I trade like a Goldman Sachs guy. So all right, so we have this little push up. I don't know. I don't think this is an actual like reversal at all. I'm not seeing it yet, so I'm not going to make a move. I'm not seeing it in the MACDs. We're still going on the downside. And I still don't see it on the stochastics. So not until I get that confirmation, I will not step in. And on the 5-minute as well. Yeah, I think NinjaTrader has a problem with this kind of services, man. Like they have problems, man. They really do. All right, I'm gonna jump in real quick. I'm out. I'm at 190. Oh no, I'm at 185. I'm at 185. $185 for the day. No, for the day. I made a couple of bucks just then. This is more of a futures is more of a get in and get the hell out. Yeah. All right. So this is what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's see what happens, man. Look at this. Look at the 1 minute. We have this little drop here, and this shows me right here we had this little drop. Now, if I go back to the 5 minute, we're still in the uptrend. I want to see this thing come back down here for a confirmation to go back up, you know? Um, that's all I want to see right now. I'm not going to risk anything right now just because, I'm thinking this might go all the way up to, oh wow. They already hit that. On the, on the Qs, they already hit they already hit this level here, see? This wick. They already hit this wick here. Now we're just waiting on the SPY to go up. If SPY can go all the way up to here to 524, then I can see this go all the way past 454 and higher. That's what I see. So let's go back to futures. I'm going to that 1 minute. I see a crossover right here on the stochastics. I see a crossover, but I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for an entry. I kind of feel like this is I should just stop trading, man. Because this is getting really nasty, man. Like, yeah, yeah. I really feel like I should stop, man, because every day is a new day, man. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I've seen this morning, man. It just cut off on me. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I really don't. I honestly, I really wish that, you know, w yeah. But I can set those up to have a stop, a trade. Yeah, yep. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what happens here, man. I want to see this thing go down to this down to this level, but it did hit that 7 down here, so I think we could possibly keep going up from here. Not too sure. We do have a crossover on the stochastic on the downside. Um, let's see what we do. I don't want to get in too early either. See what happens, man. See what happens. Come on, push it, man. Push it. It is. Fuck. Come on. Don't fail me now. 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 Come on. Come on. Push, 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 push. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no. Come on. Come on. That's all I'm waiting for, this little push. This is gonna be my last trade, man, because this is just too slow right now, you know? Come on. Alright, I'm out. I'm down to 116. Down to 116. Yep. Let's see. It's all right. Let me do, yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll get right to you. It'll be this, this. There we go. Oh, and it went back up. Ah, yep. So, oh man. So I know the Qs actually they did cross up to that 436 level. I'm just waiting on Spy. Spy is the one that needs to move up. Look, if I hadn't have gotten out, it would have gone up. Look at that. See that? It's just that since I have so little money, I can't lose a lot, you know? But yeah. I want to see this thing actually, see if I can get this thing to go up, man. This thing is just. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And today is slow, man. That's damn, dude. I'm already down $108, man, for today. Yeah. That. But see, that's what I'm seeing on the 5 minute. It's just it's gonna jump back up, man. I just don't know how far it's gonna come back down. You know? See? Oh, see that? It's come. Probably coming back down to that trend line, man. I need to set a stop right there. You see, I got on way too, like, way too high up here, you know? Got in way too high. But I see it on the SPY. It looks like it's gonna just jump right on up, you know? Let's see what happens, man. I want to see this thing. Yeah, it still is. I mean, this thing could still like pop all the way up, you know? But it's just a matter of the buying and selling pressure. See, now it's going back up. You see it? We do have a lot of put. Um, they're buying up the 448 puts. So yeah, they're buying up the 448s because they jumped. It jumped up. Yeah, that's all I'm waiting on, man. I need So I'm not gonna get the investments yet until next week, so I won't be making really any money. I have to do my own until then. Yep. Yeah, as far as I can see, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you those documents too, so you can get the thing on the Streamlabs as well. Yeah, yeah. It's just a waiting game. I think I'm gonna be stopped out, man. So I'm gonna be down 143 for today, or 150, somewhere around there. That's what it looks like. Everything's a risk, man. You gotta I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Futures got you last week? Oh, yeah, that wasn't futures. That was just regular. Futures is this what I'm doing. Um, you get in with the margin account, and you trade off of that. You know what? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna hold this, man. If it knocks me out all the way completely, that's fine. I'm all right with that. I really, I'm confident with what I see. You know, what I'm seeing right now though is this hopping off this level here and jumping back up, or it can just move back up now. But we need that buying pressure, man. That's all we need. No, no. I'm gonna let it just because on futures, in order to trade M and Qs, you can have it won't take you out unless you have a certain amount. So it'll liquidate you, I think, at $50 with one contract. So, and I'm all right with that because the investments that I got coming is going to be here next week. What happened? Oh, okay. Well, the type delay is fast. Or the type delay is like automatic, right? No. Nope, because when I heard you click the keyboard, it automatically sent it fast. Can you hear me? Okay. All right, cool. Let's see what we got here. Let me see. I gotta add a message here. But yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, sometimes their stuff just goes out of whack, man. Just like every other brokerage, man. There's something wrong with something all the time. Oh yeah, that's true. Whenever I've seen on the website thing, I've looked it up. There's a service that people that there's a company out there that provides um, services where there's no latency, there's nothing, and everything is perfect, real time, everything. I think I asked AI. Yeah, I asked AI about it, and it gave me certain options that you can put on an actual your own website. Um, so that way you can have good streaming, but it does cost a bit. But we're not there yet. So, oh gosh, man. All right. So do you see the charts right now? You see how it's. I'm gonna hold on to this, man. I'm gonna hold on to this trade. I have confidence in my analysis, so I'm gonna. As long as I don't see anything else going on, I'm just gonna stay in here and stay in this one to the upside. It says, what value are you in for? Uh, Meaning what price on the Qs? I'm looking at four, four, 458s, 460s. That's what I'm seeing on the SPY. I am looking at 535. I'm looking at 535. So if I was reading the Q's options chain, I would do that 6 and 6 rule, and then I would figure out which ones are actually changing, which prices are changing the fastest and the most frequent. And I would look at, so I just seen these two move and this one move, so I would pick something in between here, 40 and $50 to the upside. I would wait for a retracement from the downside on futures, which is right here. It would be VWAP, which would be 430. Come back down to 430 and bounce off of this trend line, and then buy down here at a cheaper price. So there would probably be about maybe $40, $30 somewhere around there if it came down here. So that's how I would see it. That's how I would do my analysis and just buy those prices at cheap prices, get the most bang out of most bang out of your buck, and then yeah, just and get those upside movements. I haven't checked on it now. It says okay. There's this. This is. Ooh, now that means a lot of people are getting out. But see, the thing is that when I've seen that, like people are calling in and like, oh, like damn well they're stopping. So that means, you know what that means? As my to as my as a as an analyst, you know what I would think? I would be like, okay, well these people have zero DTEs. These people have a lot of puts on the upside, and they're going to be scared. They're going to since they're having issues, they're closing out these options. So that means, for me, that means, okay, well, if the people are going to be closing out their puts, then there is a reason why people would be getting into calls, because these guys are going to be selling off. They don't want to lose no more profits. That's how I would think about it. Now I would like to see this. I wonder how many people are following, but yeah, I know. Well, maybe they're just buying it. Well, see, if what I've seen is if people, if this individual do sell like that, the way people are just going to buy it up. That's the way. I don't know if the way I would think is like, okay, this guy is selling at a certain price. Okay, yeah, I can see that on the charts. Yeah, we're going down. Yeah, but I'm gonna buy. A lot of people, a lot of retailers are like, I'm buying the dip. You know, that's what I've. That's how I would see it. All right, but anyways, let's see what happens, man. I'm kind of. There's a lot of buy the dippers, but probably not one. Yeah, yep. Oh man, this is so frustrating. So everybody's having issues. So do you? So if you think if Fidelity and all these are having issues, do you think like even other services like Streamlabs, you think we're having issues as well just because of that, or is this is just something else? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Huh, my screen was just doing something weird. You know, you know what I feel like that these people actually do this for a certain reason to stop all the other guys from making all these profits or whatever, and just let the other guys get liquidated as well. Yep. 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 And history repeats itself, so. Alright, let's see what happens here, man. This Let's see if we can get this damn bounce back up, man. I'm kind of like we're still on the 5 minute. We're still on the upside, but who knows if this thing is gonna keep going up. There's never no telling. I do on the 15 minute. I do see um, there's no reversal yet on the 15 minute. So I'm confident more than likely this thing is going to keep going up. Let's see what we do. I want this thing to keep pushing up, man. Get some fucking buyers in here, man. And I see, I see that X, it be taking some of my broadcasts off. I don't know if maybe because of cussing issues or something. I don't know. But X's keep taking off my videos. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, whoever's traders over there, man, they're losing. They're getting liquidated right now. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. I'm confident in this trade, man. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not going anywhere. I feel confident in this trade. Especially looking at that 15. Looking at that 15 makes me feel confident. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing if we can't get, we need to get this gap fill at 450 on the Qs. Get that gap fill and then get a gap fill up to 534 on the SPY. If we can get those gap fills, then we can see this thing like running up peacefully. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I'm looking. I believe in this trade, man. I think we can get this movement up higher. Let's see. The 1 minute looks like the 1 minute is holding up, kind of. Let's see. Still watching. I have no like. I don't. They have the terminals that they say the masters said they got terminals that they look at, man. They get information right then and there, man. I just don't. I don't want to pay, monthly for all terminals or all news to figure out what's going on with the world. It's kind of like that kind of department I don't like. I don't like what reading something and then figuring out if people are going to be scared or if people are going to be excited. This is the 1 minute right here. So yeah, let's I'm still seeing that upside movement for some reason. I'm still seeing it. It might come down for a bit, probably hit this level and then jump right back up. I don't know. Icon? I have no idea, brother. On the I don't think so. Yeah, I can't see anything. Are you talking about on the message part? Yeah, it's just a green one. I don't see anything else. If that's what you're talking about, the green. Yeah. Yeah, there's yeah, nothing's changed. I don't see anything on my end. I do see somebody else's in here, but um but yeah, I trust my instincts, man, on my analysis, and I'm gonna hold this until I get something out of it. And it looks like we're gonna keep running up from here, hopefully. We need SPY to keep running up, like all the way up to 530. If we can get all the way up to 530, I'm gonna be squared away, man. I'm gonna be happy for today. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. I cannot see that, man. I wish I could. I don't know how to do that. That's awesome. That's cool, man. Nice. Look at that. Let's see if I can get this thing, man. I'm gonna get it close to 200, and then I'm just getting out and just calling it, man, because I don't wanna. I feel confident in my trade. I really do. I really feel confident in my trade, but I don't want to keep holding this forever, you know? I'm at 152, 166, 176, 179. I'm at 182, 187, 193. I'm at 204. I'm at $208. I am done. Fuck you, NASDAQ. Fuck you. Give me my fucking money back, bitch. But yeah, yeah, that's my last trade, guys. I'm not gonna do anything else. I need to make my money back, otherwise I'm just gonna be a train wreck. Um, but yeah, I think from what I'm seeing, if you look at, let's go back to the fidelity, right? And let's take a look at see what I'm seeing, guys. Bam. Okay. I don't know why it's like that. I'm trying to match it up. There we go. All right. I don't don't know why it's like that. Why is it like that? Okay, anyways, this is what I'm seeing. Um, this huge wick right here, this is what I'm seeing. If SPY can reach up to this level here at 535, then we can get this Qs to come up all the way to 160 to 166. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing as of right now. 160 to 166. If SPY can reach up all the way up here, then the Qs can reach up all the way to 160, 166. That's what I'm seeing right now. Um, there we go. All the way up here. But I don't know. I have no clue if it's going to do that. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate it. um, is there anything you would like to say, Q? Any kind of input you would like to say on your end? Okay. Mhm. Mhm. I can't hear you at all, man. I mean I can hear you, but I can't hear you on the actual Twitch. Like I man, we need to get this figured out, bro. Like it's oh yeah, because I went onto the live stream. Do you hear it? And I'm trying to see if I can actually hear you on the live stream, and I can't. So I was just trying to test it out. Yeah, we have to get this situated. Otherwise, we're just going to keep struggling, and then we won't be able to move forward. Okay. Mhm. I just don't. I really don't know why it's not outputting it. Go ahead. Go ahead and start speaking.
Can you hear me? Check, check. Audio test one. Check, check. Audio test one.
Now it's on. Okay. Now you're on. Now you're on. But you're echoing on that end. Okay. But we're gonna fix that. But I hear
Sweet.
you now. Okay. Now you're on. Now we can hear you.
Back to business.
Yep.
So now I have an echo on my end.
You have an echo on your end. Are you in? Are you signed in Twitch?
Yeah, I have both of them up.
Both of them up. So I think.
Let me try to mute my audio. Can you
Yeah,
still
yeah,
hear me?
yeah. I can still hear you. Yeah, just mute yours and see what happens. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go back to futures right now. All right, so we got four. We got more people coming in, brother. Um, so what I'm seeing right now,
Right
uh,
on, man. Do your thing.
so I'm seeing right now. So yeah, there all this stuff is going on with the weather, and yeah, you're right about what you said about Fidelity having issues. Charles Schwab, uh, all these other brokerages are having issues from psychology standpoint. I see that people are getting scared. They're calling their brokerages. They are asking to close out their positions. I would, if I was that person, I would, because when you're having technical difficulties, you want to be able to get out and not lose profits. Um, we are starting to see a little bit of sell off. You see that on the futures? We're starting to see a little bit of sell off
I
here,
do.
coming back down. And this is on the 5 minute chart. Let's go on the 15 minute. I want to see this thing come back down here. If we can come back down here and my technical says we're still going up, I'm going to push it up. So I'm going to wait for a nice good drop, and then want to see this thing go back up to these levels up here, to the 700s. I'm going to call this 700s, and I'm going to take away that 18 uh, on the futures on the NASDAQ. So I want to see it come up here. But I know there is bad weather in Florida. I know they're having a hard time right now. A lot of people are the ones who are investing are going to try to get out of their positions, depending on what's going on. Um, Only the real ones hold, man. But on my analysis, from what I'm seeing, I am seeing this still go up. If you look at the 15, look at the 15 and look at this, um, the MACDs. Look at the MACDs on the 15. Sorry guys, if y'all can't see this, I'll have this worked out sometime, but we are currently going into some technical issues lately, so we're going to try to get this fixed sometime this week. But if you look at the MACD on the 15, we have this opening level. We've been having a lot of buying pressure, a lot of buying, a lot of volume here, and we still have that volume. Now, in order for me to say that we are going to keep going down, I need to see this crossover here, this crossover uh, on the MACD, on the MACD, and this is the MACD, and this is a signal. So I want to see these two cross over, as well as the stochastic. If y'all do have the stochastic, look for a crossover on those. Now I do have different settings for those. I'm not going to disclose those because those would be a subscription based thing. Just because me and my partner, we have to make money. Uh, but if you do have the stochastic, even the regular ones, you'll be able to see sort of kind of a similar, if there is a crossover here, you'll be able to see the same thing on just the regular settings. For the MACD, which is I think 12, 29, and 7, or 9, 12, 29, and 9 if I remember. Um, This is in response, so I'm getting a NinjaTrader notification, and it says in response to market conditions, margins have been reverted to standard day trading levels for current. Okay, so they changed it. So now so they sent me a message saying that they changed the margin settings because of the volatility. Earlier on, they did that, and now they changed it back to regular. So, like what the fuck is going on, man? Uh, Today is just a very odd day, guys. It really is. It's just,
Yeah.
oh gosh, it's I don't know, man. Let's see what we got. So we got this. Yeah, okay. So they sent me at 10:21 this morning. They sent me a message saying, due to market volatility, we have increased the intraday margins to 5 times the usual rate. That means that they would have liquidated me earlier on. But good thing I got out, man. All right, so what I'm seeing is you see this up movement, and I'm telling you on the 15-minute chart right here, if you look at the 15-minute, there's not telling me there's no reversal yet. So we still have pressure moving to the upside. Oh, really? Yeah, if those can reverse back, then I feel like we can get a really big push to the upside because I'm gonna look back on the options chain, and let me switch this computer over, or let me switch this over to, if we're looking at these settings here, and in your watch, I'm gonna put it on this side. Actually, hold on, where can I set it at so y'all can, I want y'all to see both charts. Well, we really don't need the delta on there, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, so we have on the put side, look at the put side, guys. We have the volume at 10,840. We have an open interest at 10,879. Now, the only way that we will see this push down is people need to start buying in on this side. People need to start buying puts on this side. Volume needs to keep on adding on this side. But as far as I can tell, look at the prices on these. Look at the prices. Look, you have put prices so cheap on the put side. They're so cheap. And look at the call side. On the call side, they're so high. There's something going on right now. There is something going on. This is not usually these two sides are equivalent to each other, which is, 60 would be here and 60 would be up here. They would be so close. How would I interpret that, Q? How would I interpret that? How would I say that these two would be identical to each other on the opposite side? Right now, what I'm seeing is you have very
The
expensive.
correlation.
Yeah, the correlation between these two. You have very expensive calls here, and you have very expensive in the money put side. So what that's telling me is there's some fear right now. Like, there's fear. And that's just based off of what I'm seeing on the technical side. On the technical side, it's telling me that if these guys start to get out, if the put side start to get out, there we're going to see an increase in the call side right here. Watch the increase in the call side. Watch the increase in the call side, guys. Just look at your options chain and check that out. This is just another form of trading. People, from what I'm hearing, people also use just this only to trade. They look at numbers, they look at the data. They don't look at charts. So it's just another form of trading, guys. It's just another form. Now, I'm seeing a lot of open interest here on the put side for 420 to the downside. But look at that. Look at that. Look, what did I tell you, guys? We're seeing SPY. We're seeing SPY. I'm really hoping, and I'm really seeing this thing go up here. If we can see SPY go up to here, we can see the Qs coming up to 460 to 466 to the upside, guys. That's what I'm seeing. I'm gonna go back to the 5-minute on the futures. 5-minute on the futures. All right, we got the 5-minute on. We got the 5-minute on. We still on the 5-minute. We still have a bullish side. Look, yeah, it did cross. It did cross here, but that doesn't make a difference because we're still on the upside. We're still on the bullish side. The only way I'm going to see this come back down these levels is if I see the MACDs go below 0. If it goes below 0 and the MACD on the 1-minute and the MACD on the 1-minute goes below 0 as well. I know y'all can't see this right now, but I need to move this because the settings are showing. Anyways, I'm not going to show that one. If the 1-minute, you're going to tell by the 1-minute. The 1-minute is going to tell you if we're going to go down, if there's a reversal, because it's going to go below that level of 0. It's going to go below. It's going to go down below -0. Could spur another 15 billion of selling that period. Well, yep. Oh yeah. And that's okay, so let me all right, so check this out. And I'm gonna get to that right now. And I'm gonna show this in charts, guys. I'm gonna show this in charts. So we have well, I really can't show it in charts because if I do I'll be disclosing some information that I shouldn't be disclosing. I'm just gonna put a regular MACD on here and just show it like that. Let's see, MACD, MC, MCAD, MCAD. I mean MACD. Alright. Okay, y'all can see that right now. Alright, I'm gonna go to the daily. Alright, check that out. Look at that, guys. Look at the MACD on this. We've been nothing but trending down. Yeah, we did have a little push up right here. We had a little push up. And we're still going up, guys. Oh my god. I need to look for an entry. I really do. I need to look for an entry on the future side. But you know what? I think I should just call it, man. I know it's going to go up there. I believe it's going to go there, and I have confidence that it's going to go up to that level that I showed y'all up here. But let's look at the options chain, man. I'm just all over the place, man. I'm too excited right now. All right, look at it. Look. It's rising. Look, you see that? You see the 440s. Look at the 440s on the call side. It's going up majorly. It's hopping. It's hopping. Look for entries, guys. Look for entries all the way up here. I would actually buy. I would buy at. If you want to get the most bang for your buck, I would buy in at 44 to $46. I would buy in at $44. 448 calls, 0 DTEs, and get out at point 0.35. Or yeah, 0.35. Hard stop. That's how I would do it. I want to get my most bang for my buck, so I would look at 448s. I would actually see which of the okay, so on more volatility days, you're going to see there's going to be levels between here and here that change simultaneously at the same time. Then there's going to be levels that change from here all the way up here simultaneously. Now what I want to do is I want to see as where the wicks are. I want to go to there 533 or where the wicks are on the Qs, since I'm doing Qs right now. Okay, so the wick was down here at 434, 436. Now I want to target up here 460s, somewhere at 460. So I'm going to go up to 460s, and I'm going to look up here. I'm going to be like, okay, these are way out of the money. If I buy these, this is just a major risk right now because these aren't changing. The prices on the bid and ask are not changing. So I'm going to go down. I like buying the $20 ones, to the $20 to the $50 ones, or to the. I'll go from the $20 to the $100 ones, and I'll check, and I'll say, okay, which ones are actually drastically changing the bid and the price ask, the bid and the ask. So I'll go here. I was like, okay, so let's see which is the closest to the strike price. Which one's the closest to the strike price, which is at 446, 426. And I'll say, okay, so the ones that are changing here are here. This is the last one that I've seen change. Okay, so this is what I've seen change. Right up to here. So I want to get into here. Right here. 449. I'll get into 449s at 0.30. Boom. And that's how I would get in. That's how I see my stuff. Now, for futures, I would see I'm at the 5 minute. For futures, I would follow this 7 right here. I would enter at the 7. So I would put
Order
a buy
submitted.
limit right here. A buy. I will put a buy right there to keep going up. That's how I would do mine. Same thing with so pretty much right there would be at VWAP would be right here on the QQQs. VWAP would be here. So you could also set it right here at the top of this level here. That's only if we have a reversal and then it kicks back up, guys. So anything goes right now, man. It looks like we are going to get that level all the way up to 535, but I don't know that. The only thing it determines that it will go up is the volume pressure, the buying pressure, and the volume needs to be there. So volume and buying needs to be there in order for that to happen. So again, and I'm going to repeat myself constantly over and over again, I'm not a guru. I don't know what's going to happen in the markets, but I do have an idea of what's going to happen based off the technicals that I'm reading. So, I now need some time to breathe. Let's get it. All right, so we're at 11:16. Did you get in anything today, Q? Did you buy any stocks today? Okay, I got you. Alrighty. But yeah, it's already 11 o'clock, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Uh, Q, if you could just stay on, or I'll try to send you something real quick, and then we'll just talk for a bit. And I'm gonna get out of this, and then
Order canceled.
so that way we can go over some things before we get off. But guys, yeah.